in the first half, and you see his season averages, and gets that one to go down. So he's got 11 to lead all scorers, and Texas with a 10-point lead and just over 11 minutes to go first half, and a lot of pressure on Johnson, who breaks it. Now he gets himself into a trap, and boom, man, there was a big-time crash between Brewer and Manecki.
Didn't bother Manecki.
No, not at all.
He just kind of got up, no problem.
And now the reach-in on Evan Wiley. That's his first. Well, tomorrow night on ABC starts with a brand new hour of America's Funniest Home Videos, followed by Hugh Downs and Barbara Walters on 2020, and Dylan McDermott stars in the practice. That's all Monday night, right here on ABC, as Axtell goes to the line and misses the free throw. Axtell has not made anything happen yet today, and he struggled in their Monday night game against Texas A&M.
Yes, he did. Did not have a good ball game there. Najera doesn't get that one down. They need him to get going. And no rotation defensively, Roger, for Oklahoma.
Smith, the pull-up in the lane. Oh, the foul by Manecki, and he can't get it down, and he'll go over to Oklahoma. And Penders, he's giving him the pump. Penders, he gave him the pieces. I like it.
I like it, but make it. Get it down.
Tom looks pretty good, though, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Defibrillator implanted in his chest for that heart condition. He's lost some weight, and he's not stamping those feet anymore. And the reach over by Clack.
Well, and Roger, you got a new 6-year contract also, which you know, that helps. And that'll sit you down and you get calm when that happens.
He said with a young team, that really helps. That's a second foul on Chris Clack. Very personable young guy. Had a chance to talk to him before the game. And Brandy Perryman will check into the game right now. And for Brandy, the senior from Garden City, Kansas, make it 113 games now. And he's on track to set an all-time Texas record for games played in. Played in every game in his career so far. As Humphrey going up and Manecki with the reach-in. Well, if the players and the coaches haven't figured it out by now, Dan, they are calling it close.
Yes, they are calling it close. And the fact is that Kelvin Sampson gets in a little bit of trouble offensively. Who do they go to? They go to the freshman Humphrey inside. He says, you know, we need a productive trip down the floor. Let's run our motion, set some screens, and let's bring Ryan Humphrey to the ball and try to put him right down close to the glass and let him work. I mean, this is one of the top freshmen in the country, and he needs to get off and have a good game, but he does have the 2 fouls. And I think he will be a target, Roger, defensively when he comes down the floor. Whomever he is guarding, I'm sure will get the ball, either use the dribble, get it close to the glass, and try to score.
And Humphrey with his first point of the game, so the 58% free throw shooter with 1 of 2. And Oklahoma still with just 2 field goals, and we're at the halfway point of the first half.
Look at Mim handle.
Isn't that something?
Look at the big man. Take it down. How do you like it? Chris Mann under control in the open court and said, okay, let me dribble. I can go to the goal and finalize.
That is huge right there.
I'd say he's got a good future ahead of him. Look at this guy. Taking it strong to the glass.
And the 3rd foul on Ryan Humphrey. That was one freshman, one of the top freshmen in the nation, taking it strong against another of the top freshmen in the nation, and complete the 3-point play. Chris Mim averaging 11 points, 7 rebounds a game, and the crowd here is really into it. 19-7. Johnson taking it inside. Excuse me, Corey Brewer. And the foul. Foul's going to be on Mim.
Well, you're right about one thing, Roger. You cannot take it in and shoot it right in Mim's face. I mean, and that's exactly what Corey Brewer, he's tried it before and had it blocked. This time, he does pick up the foul, but Mim, a guy that can stay on his feet, he accepts fakes, and he can reject shots.
Corey Brewer at the line for Oklahoma, 2 shots.
Brewer to the line. He's been to the free throw line more than any other Oklahoma Sooner this year. You know, other than Humphrey and Wiley, and they've both been to the line over 100 times, this is a good Oklahoma free throw shooting team, as Manecki will sit down right now. And 24 checks into the game. That's Ira Clark. And Brewer hits them both. At the other end, the miss. And quickly, here come the Sooners. Najera was there, and they couldn't get the ball to him, and the bodies go crashing. And Penders is looking for the foul. And now Brewer's holding his head. It was the ankle earlier.
Yeah, Corey's had a tough afternoon. Came down, twisted his ankle, and now Corey Brewer, Perryman coming from behind. I think Perryman just wanted to make sure that Brewer did not get the shot off. Tried to go for the ball, but also hit him with his body, and Brewer will go to the line for a couple of shots. So Perryman picks up the foul coming from behind.
First foul on Brandy Perryman, the sharpshooting three-pointer. Also one of the best free throw shooters in the nation. And Penders still having a word or two with Larry Lembo. He says it was a forearm shiver.
Wasted time was calming down.
Now Kelvin Sampson working Dave Hall.
I thought Kelvin wanted to attempt.
And on the 1-and-1, the miss. 19-9. Haven't heard much from Axtell. Well, I'll tell you what, his body mannerisms, his look, there's a little pistol peep there, isn't there, Dan?
Yes, there is. I mean, the guy 6'9" can play the backcourt. Trying to get the ball to Mim. He's trying to run some motion, maybe go high to low. He's there. He's giving the ball inside.
Clark got it to him in return. And on the follow inside, Clark's going to be over the top.
I think one thing Mim has to improve a little bit upon, he's had such a great afternoon, but when he does receive the ball close to the basket and his man is playing behind him and he's got the other team in foul trouble, Roger, that's a time to take it toward the basket, not fade away. Even though Mim's a good fadeaway shooter, he has the other team in a foul-prone situation. Go ahead and advance at the goal and force the official to make the call.
Najera, who made the All-Big 12 freshman team last year, is substitute coming in for Mim right now for the Longhorns. It's Marlon Drakes, a junior college transfer from Williston, North Dakota. And Najera gets them both. He's got 4. And Oklahoma still with just 2 field goals. They're trying to chip away at the foul line. Perryman for 3, and Texas is just struggling from three-point land. As Allison at the other end puts it up and can't get it down. Offensive board by Wiley won't go. Stone tried it, and Texas comes away with it. Here comes Bernard Smith. Oklahoma's struggled at the field as Perryman tried to take it in off the glass, and he draws the foul.
The bad news for Oklahoma is that they've only made 2 field goals. The good news is they're only down 8.
Payne Weber believes that the best investment is an investment in education, and today they salute Brandy Perryman as the scholar athlete of the game and congratulate him on his own investment in the future. Payne Weber recognizes that commitment to education with a $1,000 donation to the University of Texas for ongoing research. Payne Weber, you can't lose with an investment in the future. A 3.2 GPA in kinesiology.
I'm glad you said that, Mike.
Yeah. Perryman 90% at the foul line as Allison with his 3rd will have to sit down. Perryman is your atypical gym rat. All he does is shoot the basketball. Morning, noon, and night. And now Rutledge. And now he's going to get a technical. They are not going to put up with anything. There were 5 technicals in the first meeting of the year. This is the first technical here today.
This can get you back in the game in a hurry, even though you're not making any field goals. What you can ill afford to do is make technicals, stop the clock, allow your opposition to get to the line and make throws, and then get the ball out of bounds. Here's the push, and there was definite contact. And the officials have made it clear they are not going to stand for any of that.
Brewer now with 6 points. Perryman's going to take a seat.
Yeah, Perryman must have said the magic word because the official did not hesitate giving him a technical.
And that's the 10th team foul, so 2 and 2 here with the technical and the foul.
Oh, you get Brewer saying, "Oh, do I get to shoot another free throw?" Brewer's been walking off the line.